Hello race fans and welcome back to Bomber Sports Plays Dirt Rally. We're on to episode 12 now and we're moving what I like to call into phase 2 of this career mode. Thank you all so much to everyone who has already locked into these videos so far. I've really enjoyed having your company. In terms of pure hits, it's not a huge amount, but hey, if I was doing this for the hits, I'd have given up YouTube altogether a long time ago for gaming, but I'm doing it for the fun and I'm doing it because I love this game and I'm doing it for the interactions I get, and it's all good fun, isn't it? We're 11 episodes down already, miles ahead of any other career mode series I've ever done, ever. And we've still got a long way to go as well. We are barely that far into the game at this point in time. So, just before we start the next phase of our Rally Championship conquests, let's have a look at how our team are doing. Absolutely fine is the answer to that question. A very, very good team. I spent a bit more money, upgraded one of our crew members. So, hello, Ron Altman. I've decided your first name is Ron. Christian Delgado. His contract may be up for renewal in a couple of rallies' time. We'll see where we go with there. We'll have a performance review. Basically, do you fix the broken radiator quickly enough in between stages that I will inevitably have broken? Answer, yes. Generally, he does. He does a very good job. So, with that in mind, let's head on. Now, you remember at the end of the last video, I said, obviously, the fan vote wanted me to drive a 2010s spec WRC car next up. But kind of couldn't afford one. So, instead, I plumped for the backup option, which is Group B. They came second in the poll, and I went for this. An absolute legend of rally racing. And a car that I've never driven in this game before. So, we're off to a good one here. It is the 400 horsepower, 1,962 pounds weighing, four-wheel drive Lancia Delta S4. Now, I did drive this back in early access. I was tempted with these. TM at Marduk's driving this currently in his career mode. But I went with the Delta S4 because it's a legend of rally racing. It's one of the most successful rally cars of all time from one of the most successful manufacturers of rally racing of all time. And I wanted to see... This is one of those meet your heroes moments. Will it be a never meet your heroes moment? There's only one way to find out. It's early morning here in Germany. We're all waking up. And whilst my engineers guzzle coffee, I'll have another sip of tea because I'm very British like that. Tea has been duly sipped. Let's go. Oh god, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's just... I'm going from... I don't even know how much horsepower my Alpine had. Oh god.
2, 1, go. Care, turn left one, don't cut. Open.
Oh, that's acceleration.
100.
That is acceleration.
Caution, tight chicane, right entry. 150.
Right entry into the chicane. Oh!
Tight chicane, left entry. 200.
Wall there. That was a little bit bizarre. I've never had that happen before. In the end. Oh, clip the...
Care, turn square right, don't cut.
Is this car longer than the Alpine? I'm clouting the... Oh, whoops. Bit of understeer there. I'm driving a four-wheel drive now.
60 crest.
Not a tail-happy rear-wheel drive.
Junction. Right 3, don't cut. 100 through dip.
Oh, goodness me. This thing is...
5 times 3, don't cut. 60.
Does this thing know what turning is?
Right 3 opens long past
Oh,
junction.
this thing is...
Down.
Oh, we're not getting along with this thing so far.
80.
Oh, come on, come on. Get it. There we go.
Left 5 long.
Oh, that's some lag, and then the turbo comes in, and everything gets very scary.
Caution, turn right 2.
World is going backwards.
Immediate turn left 4, don't cut.
Oh, a lot of brakes. In
Lane
through.
miles.
This is more like a sort of guided missile.
Right 5 continues
It's like trying to
100.
pilot an Exocet missile. You don't so much sort of coax it through the corners, you just sort of cling on and desperately kind of give it instructions and hope it listens to you. But it might not.
4 over crest, don't cut. 80.
No wonder this scared some of the most legendary rally
Right
drivers
6,
of all
don't
time.
cut. 80.
Group B was the only type of
Dip.
motor racing
Right 3
category
long, don't cut past
that the
junction.
drivers admitted
Left
kind
6
of
past
scared them
junction, don't cut.
quite a lot.
Dip.
That
Right
says a lot
5,
about how
60 past junction.
batshit insane
80.
these cars were,
Crest.
and still are, as I can confirm.
Turn left 2, don't cut.
This is seriously quick.
100.
But, oh, whoops. Yeah, we do need to get...
Turn open hairpin right,
I think we need to make some brake bias adjustments because this car is understeering a lot. Oh, a little bit of handbrake. And then a lot more handbrake. Big spin, loads of tyre smoke all over the place. Because why not?
Past junction, left 5, into right 5 over crest.
Do you know what? bloody corner. Basically, if you ever do this stage on your game at home, if he says that's a left 5, don't listen to him. It's not a bloody left 5. It's about a 2 at most. And he's like, yeah, right 5. Keep it flat. Keep it stuck in there. Oh, we've just hit a tree. How did that happen?
Into left 4, don't cut. Open
Paul Coleman, I like you. You're generally a very good co-driver. That one, not so much.
Caution, hairpin left, down.
Is the pressure of being reigning champions from the Open Championship bearing down on us already? Had a mediocre first stage here in Germany in the morning. Lots of bleary eyes. Apparently for my co-driver, who hasn't had his morning coffee just yet. And I think you need coffee basically injected straight into your eyeballs to drive these cars. It's just... They just accelerate so quickly that you almost sort of don't realise just how stupendously fast you're going. You're like, wow, this is very quick. And then you go and brake for a corner and you realise just how fast you're actually going. I remember this section.
Caution braking.
We've got to be careful down here, careful down here, careful down here. Right at the bottom of the hill, there's a hairpin. Braking a lot more. Round we go, round we go. Lag. And then here comes the turbo at last. I will say, this doesn't quite have the same kind of balls-to-the-wall acceleration as the Audi Quattro. But it is fucking up my frame rate somehow. I'm not entirely sure how that's happening. That shouldn't really be happening. I don't know why. Anyway, we make it to the finish just fine. Well, except for the whole broken windscreen. And the slightly broken front end. And the slightly broken Pride. And the slightly broken everything else. That, you know, all of that's not so great. And we finished 8 seconds down after the opening stage. Well, you know what? I'll take that. That was a bit of a mixed opening stage, so I will take that. We are only 8 seconds down. We are 3 seconds behind Sepp Blatter. First time he's led us in a long time. Lel. He's probably enjoying it a bit too much. But, yeah, some issues to work on after the first stage. This is a very... Well, that's the thing with Group B cars. They're uncompromising. They are very, very fast, and they expect you to work very hard to get that speed out of them. And at the moment, a mere mortal like me is struggling. So, let's see what Stage 2 has to bring, shall we? Here we go then for Stage 2. Oh, that's a sound.
1, go. 200 past junction. Right 5. Into left 5, don't cut past junction.
I basically now don't trust you when you say something's a left 5.
100.
The trust in this relationship is completely broken.
Right 6 over
it's broken more than our windscreen.
80.
Oh, hello.
Turn left 1, don't cut. 80.
And then braking, and then oh, that was close. Nearly headbutted another rock.
1, don't cut. 80.
Oh, a lot of understeer, a lot of understeer. A lot of understeer in this car. Did I mention this car's a bit understeery at the moment?
And crest past junction.
Is this a big jump?
Maybe past junction. 80 past junction.
Oh, whoa, that was a jump. That was a jump.
Right 6, 100.
And there we go.
Crest and
flat
crest.
out, very fast now.
Turn right 1.
Braking. Little bit of poo coming out.
80.
We're okay. There we go. A little bit of handbrake helps out with the understeer.
Past junction. 80.
A spoonful of handbrake keeps the understeer go down. Helps the understeer go down. I'm fucking up Mary Poppins.
Left 5.
I'm screwing up a lot more than just Mary Poppins right now.
100 past junctions.
Yeah, this is always going to be a step up.
5 over crest.
Considering I don't even know how much more horsepower this has than the Alpine, but all I'm going to say is probably a lot. And it's four-wheel drive, so it's going to be a learning process. What? That was a bad time to be talking about the handling characteristics of this car. Turbo lag, come on! Not quite as bad as the Super 1600 Rallycross car, though. That was just awful.
6 long bump and crest.
6 long. Oh!
Right 6.
Oops! Hello. I was just saying hi to the fans. Honest.
Caution, right 5.
That got out of control very quickly.
Right 4, don't cut. Into turn square left, don't cut. Keep in,
and then
on exit.
Square left. Where's the apex? Where's the apex? There it is. And now these next few corners, if I remember rightly,
and caution, crest,
pretty evil.
Immediate left 5, don't cut.
Yeah, this isn't a left 5 either.
50 down.
I only remember that because I did the stage a few times in early access, and I remember
turn right 4,
flying off somewhere into Austria.
Arrows.
Well, this is also pretty tense. This is
80 crest.
very much not a 5 either, or a 4,
into
whatever
right
it was.
5. left
guess.
6.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Caution braking, turn square right.
Maybe my brain's still doing a little bit of. Oh, well, it's fast enough for the Alpine.
80.
Maybe I've just got to back everything down just a little bit because I'm now in a 400 horsepower sodding Group B car that could kill me to death at any instant.
Long 100 through dip.
I'm going to assume they haven't simulated the bit in the real Group B cars where if you crashed into a tree, the fuel tank that was right beneath the driver's seat could explode and burn you all alive. That's kind of the incident that tragically claimed the lives of several rally drivers and ultimately put the death of Group B down. But we did win the stage! In amongst all my waxing lyrical about just how fatal these cars are. Who won the stage? I'll take it. They're nice. Basically, it was almost a reverse result of the last one. I'll take it. Oh yeah. Not bad. One last sip of tea.
5.
And we're ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Left 6, 80 through dip. Turn
Away we
right,
go.
3 half long, don't cut. 60. Crest. Caution, turn right 1. Into.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It
crest.
is moving around a lot more under braking now. That's not too bad, though.
Cut. Crest. And caution, turn acute right.
Oh, all that sideways. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That came up pretty quick.
Turn square left, don't cut.
Square. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Left
whoa.
6.
Oh, goodness me.
And to turn right 5, don't cut.
I'm having to readjust my brain, basically, because obviously in the Alpine, it felt like these corners were coming up pretty quickly. In this, it's literally like turn hairpin. Oh, it was back there and you've already died.
Right
That's
1,
literally how
don't
quick
cut.
these corners are coming up on me right now.
100
But
through dip.
gotta say, the car is handling. Well, it's getting sideways under braking a lot more, so that's better. Well, it's slightly more out of control, but it also means I can sort of.
Rocks on exit.
What am I doing here? Oh, you see what I mean? Look at that. Big Scandinavian flick into that corner. I didn't even mean to do it. I'm just accidentally Scandinavian flicking all these corners. I'm flicking them off.
Left over crest.
Flipping them off, should I say.
Right 5 continues for 100.
Is it really a 5 though? Is it a 5? Is it a 5? No, it's not. It's not, is it? It just isn't. Maybe it's a 5 for me, Alpine. Oh, goodness me.
Into right 5 long.
It's not a good thing when you're braking into a corner and turning the other way. It almost kind of ruins the Scandinavian flick. I mean,
Opens 100.
this is a very technical stage so far as well.
Care, turn square left, don't cut.
Right.
Down.
So it's all right up here because, of course, you're. I think the diff changes have made a nice effect. I think we've gone too far with the brake bias, though. Although, no,
Left 6,
if you get your braking just right, depending on when you're turning into the corner,
80.
absolutely fine.
Crest, past junction.
Oh, oh, whoa! Clouting the rear on some big. This thing's got some big booty to it.
On exit.
It is clattering that booty on some various things as we go around the corners. Not that I mind.
80. Turn
That
left 1, don't
Fat bottom
cut.
girl's my queen. That speaks to me, man. Just saying. It's a little bit. Sometimes it gets a little bit impractical in the very tight, twisty roads of Germany.
Turn open hairpin right, don't cut. 80.
Oh.
Caution left 6 past junction, immediate turn square right.
I wasn't
don't
particularly
cut.
fast,
Try
but it was
to
just
clear
more me
past junctions.
just using the handbrake and a hell of a lot of wheel spin just to avoid ploughing off into the scenery.
680.
It's basically what rallying's all about. Loads of wheel spin, loads of handbrake abuse to avoid dying. Oh, that's a little shit. Oh, come on! The stewards from Rallycross are back again, I see.
Left 4
They'll probably give me a
long,
15-second time penalty for that.
Double caution crest.
For
turn
just
left 6,
reasons.
don't cut, ditch outside.
Oh,
100.
that was tense.
Turn right 1, don't cut.
That was a clench
Keep
moment.
in, Rocks on exit. Up.
Clench
Right
your butt
5
cheeks
continues
moment.
for 100. Left 5 continues for 150 over crest. Turn
These cars
hairpin
are
right,
just so.
don't cut.
Oh. You know, I think a problem with in terms of me having to understand the pace notes now is that in the Alpine, when it said left 5 or 6, it literally meant like gear 5. It literally meant the gear. Now it's like, yeah, no, it's a pace note again. It doesn't mean actual 5th gear. Anyway, we're through another stage. We are charging through. Absolutely storming through the Rally Germany. Is it matched by our sector times? It is! Oh, that was close. We beat D. Crowell in the Ford RS200 by 3/100ths of a second. Does not get closer than that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was a tense one, but we are officially halfway through the Rally Germany. And doing pretty well so far, I have to say. Touch all the wood surrounding me, including my desk and my head and my windowsill. But we're getting all right. This big bucking Bronco that is the Lancia Delta S4. It's not exactly... I'm not exactly having things my own way with it, but I wouldn't expect to be with one of the most terrifying race cars of all time anywhere in the world ever, OMG. And it remains tense overall, because now we are 5 seconds behind Kral overall. We're in a rally this time, not like the last time I was in Germany, where literally I could have got out and made myself a cup of hot chocolate. I could have actually gone to the local Costa, found a nice cup of hot chocolate with some cream and sprinkles, just as I like it, and maybe had a nice breakfast bloomer toasty, and then got back in my car and completed the stage and still be in the overall lead. Nah, the competition and the performance of the cars have all stepped up pretty massively, so bring it on.
5, 4,
Here we go.
2, 1, go. Left 6, 80 through depth. Right 6.
Good start.
Into left 4. Into right 2 down.
Oh. Frame rate is not enjoying the heavy foliage.
Maybe past junction.
My car is. Well, my car is enjoying it because it's not in it. It's not actually in the foliage just yet. It might be soon though, who knows.
Left. Don't cut. 130.
I wasn't planning on cutting that, don't worry. I love it, it's like, yeah, don't cut that. No, I can see it, mate. I can see if I did cut that, it would be...
Braking bumps, acute left, don't
I'm
cut.
gonna have a bad time. Oh, a hairpin coming up here. Have we? Yep, well. We've got a cute corner, which actually isn't very cute and cuddly. It's the hamster of corners, except it's not a hamster. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Why am I talking about hamsters when I'm trying to pilot a Lancia Delta S4 through the forest of Germany and I'm talking about fucking hamsters? What on... Get it together, AJ. Get it together. That's a hairpin. That's a hairpin.
60.
This is like that whole segment back on Top Gear a little while ago. As in old new Top Gear, because, I mean, you have old Top Gear, which is the old show back in like the 70s and 80s and 90s, where they talk unironically about caravan practicality, and then every so often Jeremy Clarkson would pop up to rant about voxels or something. And then you had old new Top Gear, which is of course Clarkson, Hammond, May, and on that show one time they did this whole thing about how the MX-5 was like a cheetah, like a hyena with elephant's legs or something or other. And now what you've got is new Top Gear, which is, or new old Top Gear, oops, thanks Wall, is effectively new old Top Gear, which is the Amazon Prime one, new old new Top Gear, and new Top Gear, which is the one with Chris Evans and Roy Reid and Chris Harris and a load of other people and stuff, and Matt LeBlanc going, oh, I think there's something wrong with my car, dude, or something. Hey, Ken Block, let's annoy annoy some war veterans, shall we? Or something like that.
Left 6, don't cut. 80 crest.
My co-driver is probably sitting there going, will you just stop fannying on about Top Gear and actually drive the stage, man? Seriously, before you kill both of us. And let's be honest, we are in a car that could easily kill both of us in the wrong hands. And let's put it this way, I'm not sure I'm the right hands.
Caution, turn right, don't cut. Immediate left
right.
one, don't cut. 170.
Slightly less understeer. I think we just need to work a little bit on loosening up the diff, so it turns better on the diff, but doesn't squirm around as much under braking. But we do have another setup stop after this stage because we're going 4 to 6. Basically the rest stops, the moments for repairs and setup changes come every 2 stages. So on a 6-stage rally, you can do the maths on that one. And the stages are flying by. I know this car's quick, but my goodness! Storming through the German countryside. Pretty smooth stage overall, pretty clean. And fast enough. We take another 3 seconds out of D. Krau's lead. Goodness me. I feel like Sebastian Ogier chasing down Hayden Paddon at the end of the Rally Argentina. Thing is, Paddon held on to win, and at the moment Kral is holding on. He has 2 more stages to do so. Oh. The last 2 stages are going to be at night. Suddenly I don't feel so confident about my chances of winning anymore. Oh god. Look at all these people. Look at all these cruel people who've turned up to witness my demise. Into the unknown!
Keep left over crest, into turn hairpin right, don't cut.
At least we have even more motivation than normal to not smack into any rocks, because, hey, that will mean I have no lights for the final 2 stages, which will condemn me to even more of a death than I already have been condemned to.
Crest.
Can't say I've noticed much difference in the handling, but that's okay.
Right 5 continues for 100.
It was handling okay to start with.
And
Either that or I
right
just
5
wasn't driving it
into
properly. Yeah, that's
square
more
left,
likely, let's be
don't
honest.
cut. Down.
Down, down, deeper and down. Get
200
down,
depth.
deeper and down.
Caution turn right 5.
Sorry, he said
crest
down.
Through gate 80.
Alright, yeah, don't literally take that in 5th gear. There we go, 4th.
Caution right 4 over junction. Braking turn square right.
Oh, we've lost it. Ow. That's alright, we hit the rear lights. We're not looking at the backs, that's fine. We can do without the rear
Square
lights.
left 200.
Oh, it's just a second. Oh, oh, bloody hell. Caught the rear wheels on the grass and spun round. This is not a good stage at all. Crowell is going to be laughing all the way to the bank. We need to step up, guys. Well, me.
Caution turn open hairpin left.
Oh my goodness me.
Outside. 100 up.
Oh, we've got a hairpin turn coming up. That's better. That's more like it.
And caution turn square right, don't cut, gate on exit.
A little bit of handbrake, a little bit, just enough to get you round the corner. It's
Caution
very easy to
left.
just start
Into
yanking
turn
on your
square
knob.
right,
I mean,
don't cut, ditch inside,
yanking on the
100.
handbrake excessively, and you just
Through
get
dip,
all sorts of tail out
junction.
moments.
Caution braking through dip, turn square right, narrows, 80.
Oh my goodness. You said braking through the
Caution
dip.
right 6 continues over crest.
Relationships between me and my co-driver are strained right now.
Open hairpin left, don't cut, 80.
Actually, I think Paul Coleman follows me on Twitter. I don't
Care,
want
turn
to
square
encourage
right,
wrath
open
IRL.
ditch outside, 200.
I didn't mean what I said. You're a good co-driver, really.
100 through dip.
It's not you, it's me. There's no understanding or communication in this
Turn
relationship.
hairpin right, don't cut.
There we go.
Into left 5 long, don't cut. Turn
long
left
hill.
1, don't cut. 80.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, come on. Yeah, we've lost this rally.
Left 5 long.
Mate, I've had a dog day afternoon in this one. Or dog
Right
day
6 long,
night.
don't cut, ditch inside,
It's been a
80
hard
past
dog
junction.
day's night. You never heard that version of the
Keep
Beatles song.
left into turn right 3, don't cut, 80. Turn square right tight, don't cut.
I can only hope Crowell's had just as much of a
Into
nightmare as
left
we
5,
have.
Opens 100. Past junction.
Come on.
Past
Come on,
junction
Lancia.
100. Through dip.
Hustle for me.
Caution turn
Uh-oh.
square left, don't cut.
And where is the square left?
Left over crest.
Wow. Oh my god.
Immediate
brakes,
turn hairpin right, don't cut, 100.
It's weird, the brakes just aren't really doing anything. I'm
Care,
sort of
turn
braking
left
from miles
5,
away and it's
don't
like,
cut, brake.
no.
Into right 6.
what? Oh, left
and
5.
Caution, turn right 1, don't cut.
Alright,
Left
there we go.
4.
Stopped in time for that one. Just.
Into turn hairpin left, don't cut, 60. Crest. Into turn square right, don't cut.
Wide line through there, shall we say.
And keep left over
Oh,
crest.
goodness me.
Turn square left, don't cut. 100.
Come on, I don't want this to be a never meet your heroes. Well, there's the finish. We're not going to have won this stage. I'm sorry, we just aren't. Oh, we've lost one light. Because that's the last thing we needed. We've lost one light on both sides. Although, we only dropped a second. We only dropped 1.6 seconds, so it's still going to go down to the wire, you know. This is still going to be very close. Where are we at? 4.2 seconds on D. Crowell as we go into the final stage. Sepp Blatter is basically out of it. He's still nearly 19 seconds down, so... Oh, this is going to be a bit close. We've had a bit of a frustrating rally. Not really gelled with the Lancia just yet, but then again, it took me a while to gel with the Super 1600 cars, so maybe some similar kind of tough love is needed. But we are still in with a shot to win this thing. This is going to be another nail-biter. This is going to be like Rally Sweden all over again in the Open Championship. But this time, it is me who is doing the hunting. I am the hunter, and it is my opponent this time, in this case, Crowell, who will be the hunted. Oh, that's useful. The sun's come up again. That's very useful. Just the one. I assume the final two, because we'd had 2 in the morning, look. 2 in the middle of the day. And I was assuming the final 2 a bit at night. So that's something at least. Right, here we go. Come on, Lancia. I know we haven't seen eye to eye quite so far. I know I'm probably nowhere near the standard you demand of a driver of you, but let's work together. I really want to win this rally.
1.
Let's
Go.
do it!
Crest, turn square left, don't cut. 200.
Might be a little bit more quiet on this final stage. Be really concentrating.
Turn hairpin right, don't cut. 350 over
Perfect.
small crests. Caution, turn left 2 over crest, don't cut.
Oh, I see it.
Into turn square left.
Oh, it was a left. Why don't I think it was a right? Come on, brain. Don't you start giving up on me now. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're going very fast now. Very fast.
And left 6 long through dip. Caution right 1.
Very fast now. Very fast now. Oh, I probably could have kept flat through there, but I'm not going to. I'm definitely not going to stay flat through here. I'm not going to be flat through here because
and turn square
I don't want to die.
80.
It's kind of that simple, really.
Past
The car is
junction,
turning a lot better.
300.
If you get on the brakes a certain way going into the corners, it turns a lot better.
Care, keep
As I say, this is my first full rally in this car, so
and turn acute right, don't cut.
it's going to be a learning process. Ah, we're into the Hall of Pain.
Turn square
Hairpin
left,
after
don't
hairpin
cut.
after square left after hairpin. Here we go.
Into turn hairpin right, don't cut.
The Hall of many handbrake turns.
Into turn
Many
square
off
right,
each other.
tightens. Into square left.
And then a square left.
Turn
Is this the
left
last
5
one? I think it
opens,
is.
100.
And we successfully navigated the Hall of Pain. I think that's the first time I've ever done that cleanly.
100.
Miracles never cease, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep right over crest, immediate turn square left.
Oh, I'm braking now. When you say immediate, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's coming up very quickly, isn't it?
100
In this car,
crest.
everything's coming up quickly.
Turn hairpin right, don't cut. 100.
I could be trying to do a hairpin back in London from where we are right now, and I'd have to start braking
Turn hairpin
in
left,
about
up, 80.
Calais. Oh, got away with that. Huge amount of wheel spin.
Past junction 100. Past junctions. Care jump maybe.
Uh-oh.
Left
A lot of speed
6.
right now. Oh,
And right 5
Didn't
through
quite
dip.
judge that correctly. That's fine. We're okay.
Over small crest at 80.
Left over small crest.
Turn right 4.
And then right 4. Here it is. Up
Turn
here.
left 4, don't cut. 80.
Don't cut because there's
Double course
massive
right
sodding
5.
rocks.
Immediate
Not just
turn
big,
left 3,
massive.
Over bump deceptive. And turn open hairpin left, don't cut.
Nice. Nicely done. We are.
200.
I tell you what, if Crowell beats this, he will have deserved it because this is probably our most
Crest
clean
80.
overall stage so far.
Caution,
I say
turn
so
right
far. We
4.
haven't finished it yet.
Immediate turn acute right, don't cut.
Oh, come on. Ah, there we go.
Keep left
I'm
over crest,
going full
100.
hoonigan on this stage. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? Oh, this is a bit tense. This is a bit tense. Drum roll. Yes! I beat him by 10.9. That has to be enough. That has to be enough. Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah. Win number 1 for me and my Lancia. Oh, yeah. I'm singing along to the menu music because I'm so happy. Oh, yeah. I'm stoked right now. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Do my winner's dance. This is my winning face. And we've started as we mean to go on in the Clubman Championship with a win in Germany. I told you I liked the roads of Germany, didn't I? The streets of Germany. And we get a healthy cash prize for this one. Remember, we're going for several consecutive episodes rallying because we need it to fund our quest for our debut into the FIA World Rallycross Championship. So, with that all done, we have some upgrades and things going on there as well. That's all very nice. And we lead the championship after the first round. It's another 6 rounds for the Clubman Championship Rally. 6 stages per rally. And my goodness, what a way to debut the Lancia Delta S4. It's a rally legend, and so far I've been grappling with it ferociously. That sounds kind of wrong, but you know what I mean. Thank you so much for locking in, guys, for episode 12 of Bomber Sports Plays Dirt Rally. We'll be back at it next time for round 2 of the Clubman Championship. Dominate the like button like I destroyed most of the rocks in Germany at the roadside. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video around. Comment below on what you thought and any setup tips you have for the Lancia Delta S4. Kevin on the internet, I'm looking at you. You've been very good so far. You've been my sort of unofficial crew chief for this series. If you have any setup tips for this now, speak now, forever hold your peace. And in the meantime, I'll see all of you next time.